Hi, my name is Zubair Ansari. I'm the CTO for Cionsystems. This is the part 2 of our access management videos. In this video, I'm going to show you how to leverage Enterprise Self-Service and also Active Directory Manager Pro for access management and workflow. Like I said in the part 1 of this product, Enterprise Self-Service provides many functionality and supports many different types of directories, both on-premise as well as in the cloud. And it has multi-factor authentication for multiple web application and as well as for Windows login, and we support many different types of authentication. And the unique thing about it is we have made registration optional to the application. As with any self-service application, the adoption is lower, the reason being the added requirement for registration. So we have made an effort where the users don't have to register, and yet they will be able to use the self-service in a very secure way. Let's take a look at the second part of the access management, and this is recap. We support distribution group management, security group membership management, where you can leverage the Active Directory Manager Pro workflow, and group membership, security group membership, where the owner can make the approval and rejection request uh, decisions on the request. And we have a concept of temporary group membership management, where the owner of the group can decide to add or remove somebody on a schedule basis. And this is very useful if they know that particular user will be granted access only for a limited time. So in this video, let's take a look at the how you can leverage Active Directory Manager Pro workflow with Enterprise Self-Service. Without further ado, let's jump into the application. Here I'm going to log in as a user to self-service. This is my landing page, and I'll provide the second factor here. And as you can see, I can perform many functions. Let's take a look at the groups. I can create distribution groups. I can manage distribution groups along with the security group and the membership also. Like I mentioned in the previous slide, join indicates that I'm not a member of the group, and I can join a group if I click on it, and there is a workflow that triggers. The ownership is whenever there is a manage button, that means I, as the logged in user, owns the group, and they can make decision as to who can they add to the group and other membership decisions. So let's take a look at it and leverage Active Directory Manager Pro workflow. So I'm going to create a security group request. Okay. And as you see, it launches the Active Directory Manager Pro in a very limited form, limited role, where I can see all my requests and the state of the request, whether they've been approved, rejected, etc. In Active Directory Manager Pro, we have a 4-layer workflow: requester, reviewer, approver, executor. So as a requester, I can create a request. For example, click on create, and I'm going to give some name here. I need to choose the container. For example, I chose users, and I'm going to choose security group, and I want to be the owner of the group. That means Sandamo. That's the user I logged in. Okay, and I also want to add a member to it, and I can add many other details, but for the sake of this demo, I want to show the concept. So I'm going to add demo test to membership. Okay, now I'm going to create a request. So the request is created now, as you can see. I can look at it and I can see my request. I just created this request. So it's waiting for the approver, reviewer to review it, approver to approve it, and executor to execute it. So we're going to go follow those steps and go through the whole um, workflow. Now I'm going to log in as reviewer. This is I'm logging into my Active Directory Manager account. Here, request for review, and this is the request that I like to review. I can edit it. I can look at the history. Request has been created. So I'm going to, after reviewing it, I can add and I can put my comment. So the request has been reviewed. Now let's take a look at the third layer. Approver is logging in. Here's the request for waiting for approval. I can edit it, make changes, look at the history, or approve or reject. I'm going to approve it. I put my comments, approved, and I'm going to log out now and log in as executor and execute so that it gets created in the backend directory. So here's the request. I can make the last minute changes if I wish to by clicking on edit or commit. I'm going to say executed. Okay, and I save it. Now the changes has been affected into the backend directory. Let's take a look at it and let's make sure the group has been created. For example, here is the group and you can look at it. Here's the membership, here's the details that we added. Now let's log in and see the status of as a requester. And I'm going to go and later on I'll show you the email flow also. Okay, here is my request and okay, the request has been gone and it's been committed, and I can look at the completed request and look at the last time. Here it is. This has been created. I can go and view it and get all the details. Additionally, all this thing is you're getting notification etc. in your email. For example, new request was created and the approvers or reviewers got notified. So we have a complete workflow and as well as notification mechanism for access management. And as you saw,